So guys, here is here one more video I mean came on this CodeWord PK channel, and this is part number 36 on the LeetCodeCamp channel. And in today's part number 36, I'm telling you about what are the difference between static arrays and dynamic arrays. So what is static arrays and what is dynamic arrays? So in today's video, I will be clear your whole concept about it, and this is our array DSA part 36. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy, so like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to all the notification bell also, so you know some of these type of videos on the channel. So anyways, let's move to the computer screen and let's do a coding with laughing. Guys, let's check what is about difference between static arrays and dynamic arrays. So let me explain you. And there was part 36 which we are solving, which I am telling you, this is part number 36. I have already told you that into my intro. So now let's start. What is difference between static arrays and dynamic arrays? Now in the data structure, we know that an array plays a vital role in having similar types of elements arranged in contiguous manner with the same data type. And you must know that arrays are very important if you want to learn DSA. In the DSA, this is very main thing. Arrays are very main things in that DSA, in the data structure. Now, according to the concept of array, an array can be defined in two ways as per the memory allocation concept. Types of arrays. There are two types of arrays. There are basically two types of arrays. First name is static array and dynamic array. So what is the work of static array and what is the work of dynamic array? Let me explain you. Now, static array. In this type of array, memory is allocated at compile time having a fixed size of it. We cannot alter or update the size of this array, means we cannot alter or update the size. If the size is 20, so we cannot update it the size of this array. Okay, so I hope you understand. This is called a static array. Now let's talk about the dynamic array. Dynamic array. In this type of array, memory is allocated and run time but not having a fixed size. It has not any fixed size. Suppose a user wants to declare, means if the user wants to declare any random size of an array, then we will not use a static array. Instead of that, a dynamic array is used in hand. It is used to specify the size of it during the runtime of any program. And this is one example if you see. So let's us take an example. Here we get an integer by the name of a square bracket 5. Let's create an array of size 5. Okay, which means that we can insert only 5 elements. We will not be able to add 6 elements because the size of the array is fixed above. Now here you can see it. Here he given me a code. So this is a Python code that has been given me. This is the static integer array and this is the dynamic integer array. If you see the static integer array, here he created one int in which he wrote it down a square bracket 5 equals to curly brackets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called the static integer. These are the static integers, and these are the dynamic integer array. So if you like static integer array, so give the red heart in the comment, and if you like dynamic integer array, so give the heart black heart in the comment. So tell me. So these are the some code in the Python. This is the static integer array code and these are the dynamic integer array. Now the code is mentioned above demonstrates the declaration and initialization of a both static integer and dynamic integer array. Let's break it down line by line. So first of all, let's see about static integer array. If you see the static integer array, here the code is written like this. Now what this code is explaining us, a static integer array name a and initializes with the value 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Number 2, the size of this array is determined automatically, which is based on the number of values which is provided in the initialization list. Number 3, thus the array A is allocated on the stack and its size cannot be changed once it is defined. So this is the example of a static array is explaining us, and we break it down line by line. So let's see our dynamic array code. So this is the dynamic array code. Here you can see it. In this code, we declare a one pointer to an integer name by the name of a, and it allocates memory in a dynamic fashion for an integer array of size 5. Number 2, the keyword, the new keyword. Here we define a new keyword. What is explaining the new keyword here is used for dynamic memory allocation, and int square bracket 5 specifies the size of this dynamic array. Number 3, the new operator is used to return the address of the dynamically allocated memory, which is already stored in the pointer A. Now, number 4, this array A is allocated on the heap and its size can be modified later if it needed. So this is the all the line it is trying to say. This static array code has been trying to say, and this dynamic array example is trying to say. So now, difference between static and dynamic array, which is based on this code snip, can be as followed. Now first, the size is determined automatically based on the number of values which is providing during initialization. In this case, 5. Number 2, the memory is allocated on the stack. Number 3, the size of the array is fixed once it is defined. Now, dynamic integer array. First, the memory is allocated during the runtime by using the new keyword. Number 2, the size is specified explicitly, in this case 5. Number 3, the memory is allocated on the heap, not the stack. Number 4, we can change the size of the array later by using delete, which is used to delocate the memory and allocating a new block with a different size of desired. Now, pictorial representation of static and dynamic arrays. This is the static array. If you see, in this static array here we define some code, and A square bracket 5 like 1 2 3 4 5 means 1 means 0 and 2 means 1, 3 means 2, 4 means 3 and 5 means 4. This is the static array, and this one diagram here you can see it, and this is the one dynamic array. If you see in the dynamic array, we write the same code which we wrote down in the above, and if you see here, here I define a multiply by A, in which I define 0 0 0 0 0 5 times, and first 0 is called 0, first second 0 is called 1, third 0 is called 2, fourth 0 is called 3, and fifth 0 is called 4. This one static and dynamic array, pictorial representation of the static and dynamic array. Now let me tell you the key difference between static and dynamic array. Static array, it has the memory allocation occurs during compile time. Dynamic array, the memory allocation occurs during runtime. Static array, the array size is fixed and cannot be changed. But in the dynamic array, the array size is not fixed and it can be changed. Number 3, static array, the location is in stack memory space, and in the dynamic array, the location is in heap memory space. Then static array, the array elements are set to 0 or to empty string, but in the dynamic array, the array elements can be destroyed during erase statement and the memory is then released. Number 5, static array, this array can be initialized but not erased, and in the dynamic array, this array cannot be read or written after destroying. So in today's video, I told you about in the DSA what is the difference between static arrays and dynamic arrays. So if you enjoy this video, so like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to all the notification bell also, so you never miss these type videos on this channel. And I will be made you in the next week, and in the next week our video will become on this channel. Okay, so get ready for it, and this is part number 36, which has ended very successfully as on the array DSA. So now let's meet in the next class and next very amazing data videos on the channel of the array DSA. So for today, goodbye.